well, and that was a pleasure. For this camp, I noticed a significant improvement in terms of quality of the product and IDs and teams that we met compared with the precedent editions. So that was very good and very also promising for the futures. Few words for bidders. Thank you as well for bidding for MiniPay. MiniPay wouldn't be MiniPay without you, without your products and the value that is added. So kudos for all of you guys. We know it's a very difficult task to imagine what the future will be for MiniPay, but definitely you did it very well. I've seen motivated teams, again, good ideas. For some of you, I'll get in touch also in the next few weeks or months to check your product readiness, evolution, and maybe discuss new listing in MiniPay. And I would say that there is a vote for a winner, but probably the winners are all the teams, especially those who managed to create interest from our side, and there are many. So really congratulations for all the work that has been done. And for the others who will not have the chance to be listed in MiniPay, we of course don't forget you, and your hard work also deserve a complete feedback from our team. So I'll share my email in the chat after, and if you are interested, you can just ping me and we can have a one-to-one retrospective on your project and maybe talk about the future, even if it's not for like a listing immediately. I would also like to mention, the Pretium team that has seen his product being listed in MiniPay during the camp. So Opera is a big machine, sometimes a little bit slow, but also can be fast and opportunistic when needed. And it's very important to share with me the experience that we had with the team, because that's exactly what we like when it goes fast. So I remember the first day we've seen the Pretium product demo and a video showing how it works in real life with a MiniPay user paying in front of merchants on M-Pesa, and like our entire team, whole team was impressed, and like it was super simple. It's impressive. Like everybody was super enthusiastic. No slide, no pitch, no meeting, no how or dApp works, and the conclusion for that is of course you can have disruption, new experiences. That's fine, but also simplicity works very well for MiniPay. So we should keep that in mind. Now what's next for MiniPay? So you've seen recently MiniPay has now support for USDC and USDT. So maybe that's new opportunities and new use case to work on, or maybe to include that in your existing products. In my opinion, single stablecoin dApps is a little bit obsolete. So we should keep that in mind in the future. There are very exciting feature, I guess, to develop based on these new assets. Secondly, we also have MiniPay live in South Africa, and new countries will come soon with Uganda and Tanzania, for example. That's also opportunities for you guys to develop maybe some localized use cases and new bring new utility to MiniPay in this empty market. And finally, we also have MiniPay standalone app that is coming in the next few months on both Android and iOS that will be available globally. So that's, of course, much more geos to explore. I have in mind especially LATAM and Southeast Asia, which are regions with huge potential, with some use cases that we can probably passport to this region and probably create a lot of new things. So just to conclude, guys, keep bidding. Happy to continue receiving your ideas, assessing and working together on bringing this use case to MiniPay, and maybe see you during Celo Camp 10. Who knows? Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Seb. Really appreciate having you join us and all the support that you've given throughout Celo Camp Batch 9, and to hear about the incredible innovations that are coming through MiniPay in the future. I want to go ahead and now pass the microphone over to Renee Reinsberg, co-founder at Celo and president of the Celo Foundation. Thanks so much, Renee, for joining us.
Hey guys, I saw your black t-shirts and I had to go throw on this the hoodie. Yeah, I hope that on V2 we'll have many of the current Celo Camp 9 logos represented. So if you haven't checked out the hoodie, go check out this project by Phil and Anna. find it on Twitter in my thread. Yeah, great to be here. Celo Camp 9. Wow. This is always, Alan knows, this is always one of my favorite days of the year. I guess it's multiple times a year, but yeah, it's really cool to see the innovation coming out of Celo Camp. And you know, I had a conversation in Brussels during ECC with someone who's not in the Celo ecosystem, but you know, sort of knows the Celo ecosystem and dabbles in a few different ecosystems. And we were chatting about sort of the 2024, and you know, obviously a lot of attention on meme coins and other stuff. And you know, a person like literally was like, you know, the thing that always gives me hope and keeps me in the space is what you guys are doing in the Celo ecosystem and the real world use cases, and actually, you know, stuff being built that's being used in the real world and bringing utility. And I think we have a bunch of examples of that here today, which is really exciting. I think it also, you know, gets me going, gets me excited every morning, you know, 7 years into this journey, to see that we're finally, you know, with the numbers growing, are having some pretty significant impact. You know, I think MiniPay probably wins the title this year of onboarding the most net new users to Web3. You know, a lot of the other user growth and a lot of other networks, platforms, right, is just people moving between chains, right, chasing incentives, versus here we're really seeing net new 3 million people, as Seb pointed out in the chat, coming into Web3, right, and experiencing this world for the first time, and hopefully using your products, right? So I think everyone here has a responsibility also in how they're building, you know, focusing on making their products accessible to everyone, making them easy to understand, even for crypto newbies, and you know, asking ourselves every day, is the experience we're providing 10x better than what people currently have available? And I think that's something that's actually easily possible in a bunch of different areas, right? And I think this is now, with the scale that MiniPay is reaching, really interesting to see, because we can have much faster iteration cycles on product, right? Because you get much more product feedback if you have, you know, 10,000 people trying a product versus, you know, maybe 10, right? So I think that's, to me, is pretty exciting and makes me really hopeful that with Celo Camp and obviously a lot of the new products being built, we'll see some real winners emerge. And, you know, my hunch is, out of the next wave of sort of big Web3 dApps, you know, there's a lot of talk about consumer right now, and sort of like the application side versus infrastructure, right? I'm pretty bullish on, you know, yeah, if I look in the top 10, you know, 2-3 years out, of what are the most used crypto dApps, yeah, pretty likely that we'll have a few, you know, apps in there that were born either in Celo Camp or have gone sort of through MiniPay and have been able to kind of quickly iterate and actually reach an audience of millions of people that are really looking to use crypto in their day-to-day lives. So yeah, congrats to everyone here. Congrats on the progress you've made so far. I'm excited to see the pitches, excited to work with all of you from Celo Foundation perspective, but yeah, just super happy to have this program. Matt, Alon, thanks for hosting this today, and yeah, obviously, as always, doing a great job with this. So yeah, good luck everyone, and yeah, excited to see who wins.
Thank you so much, Rene. Your support and advice is always so important for camp. And I hope you will also enjoy the demos that we are about to see. And I'm wishing everyone good luck. Let's grow together as a team. And I hope everyone here will have a wonderful show. Thank you, guys. And
Awesome.
Rene, this is definitely one of the coolest hoodies in the Web3 space.
Yeah, I need to get a link to buy one of those hoodies for sure. So thanks so much, Renee, Alon, and Sebastian. We're gonna go ahead and get started with today's event. Just to let you all know how it's gonna work, we have 10 teams from Celo Camp Batch 9. Each team will have about 3 minutes to pitch and share their demo. for projects that have been built for MiniPay on Celo. These teams are also competing for the Celo Camp Awards. First place is going to receive 10K Celo, second place will receive 5K Celo, and third place will receive 2.5K Celo. Also want to give a shout out to Presenti and Talent Protocol, who are offering prizes and awards to Celo Camp participants as well. Community voting will open at the end of the event. We'll go ahead and drop a link in the chat for you all, and we'll send it on email. We'll put it on Twitter. I already dropped the lineup in the chat, but we'll send it again. We encourage you to go ahead and ask questions in the chat. Just make sure that it's selected on everyone. You also can use the Q&A feature as well, and we can try our best to go ahead and answer all of those questions. We encourage you all to show your appreciation and support for all the teams that are going to be presenting today. And without further ado, I want to go ahead and call up our first speakers, which will be Blockbet. Super excited to have Blockbet starting us off today. I'm going to go ahead and post that order in the chat as well, so everyone can see who else will be joining us. Hey, Noel, how are you?
Hello, can you guys hear me good?
Yes, we can. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Spain today, from Malaga.
Awesome. So happy you're joining us.
Thanks a lot for having me. Let me share the screen super quick. Sorry. So, hello, I'm Noel Jarillo, calling from Spain, blockchain developer and data analyst in the sports betting industry. Today, I want to introduce you to Blockbet, a MiniPay native sportsbook application focused on community, not just on chance. We're doing some research on the global sports betting markets, and the numbers are quite impressive, especially if we focus our attention in the Middle East and Africa region. Not just the trend and the growth, but the chunk of the global market is getting every year bigger. Kenya is leading Africa with the highest participation rate and a daily betting expenditure of around $2 million. And the companies that are sports betting focused in Kenya are the top advertisers in the country, showcasing how flourishing and profitable this industry is. But we found that there is some challenges in the current situation in Kenya. For example, there is a very limited access to credit card, so the population is a little bit debanked. And also there is very high fees in order to on-ramp to crypto, and the sizes are usually not the ones that the people desire. So we wanted to implement a solution for this based on 3 different pillars. We are a community-driven ecosystem based on an affiliate program and a revenue sharing model, so all of users participate in the growth of the company. We are based on inclusive technology, so all of our applications are optimized for low-end devices and for small and slower bandwidth, so no one is out of the game. And also, we are natively integrated in MiniPay, so we have the native exposure to all the MiniPay users, and also we get the low fees and easy access to on-ramp and fiat platform that MiniPay provides. The team is composed by 3 developers. We are very technical based, analysts and sports betting industry experience as mentioned. Carlos is a DeFi research intern now at Nethermind, and Javier Rios is adjunct teacher in the uni and also our front-end developer. And without any further ado, let me show you the demo. So this is our homepage. You don't need to log in, you don't need to connect. The moment you open the page, you have your balance and your account already displayed from your MiniPay app. And betting is just 2 clicks of distance. One of the great things we have is you can bet from 1 cent. We don't have a minimum size for your betting. And the fees are really small because we use Celo. This is everything happening on mainnet and on the side tester of MiniPay. And the good thing is the block inclusion is really fast on Celo. So as you can see, we already have our transaction included. Just wanted to highlight our affiliate programs where you earn points by completing different quests or by inviting your friends and their different expenditure. These points, that is a ERC custom code, so it doesn't allow for people to create LPs or to transfer. You can just use it for the rewards. Allows you to have free bets, boosted odds, or instant cash out. Also in the profile, you can see your friends, who you invited, and how much did you earn from your friends. Thanks a lot for having us, and I hope you guys like it, Blockbet. If any questions?
Thank you so much, Noel, for the beautiful presentation. What a beautiful user interface. And I think you bring a lot of excitement with your project and entertainment value. And I'm very excited about the way BlockBet can bring transparency, also the social aspect into the space. And we all love sports here. So thank you so much for this beautiful presentation.
Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you so
Can
much,
I answer
Noel.
the...
What was that?
No, I just saw a question in the chat. So I answer in the chat better, no?
Yeah, go ahead and answer that in the chat.
Okay, thanks a lot for having me.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Noel.
Next
Great
up,
presentation.
we have Pretium Finance. Super excited to have Pretium Finance joining us. Like Seb mentioned earlier, Pretium is live on MiniPay. So super excited to see their demo. And also for any questions that folks may have for teams, go ahead and drop those questions in the chat and they'll go ahead and respond to you there. Derek, great to see you. Chris, you as well. How are you all doing today?
We are doing good, Matt. Thank you for asking.
Awesome. Where are you calling in from?
We are calling from Nairobi, Kenya.
Perfect. Really excited to see your presentation.
Wonderful. Hello, everyone. Before I get started, I wish to let you know Pretium is live on MiniPay. Open MiniPay on Opera Mini, access to Discover page, and you'll find Pretium Finance. You can use Pretium Finance to pay for grocery at local grocery store, shop at supermarket, pay at restaurants, and do any other form of merchant payment. Let me jump right into our pitch. Pretium bridges the gap existing between the payment rails and blockchain ecosystem. One of the major barriers to blockchain adoption in Africa is limited integration of the digital asset into existing payment rails, making it difficult to use digital assets on daily transactions or purchases. We are building a solution that enables users to make payment at merchant points while processing payment for the merchant in local currencies. We are on a mission to blur the distinction between digital assets and the local currencies. Whatever users are able to do with digital assets, with this integration we have done on MiniPay, they are able to do with digital assets. Let me jump into our live integration in MiniPay. I do go through on how it's working. Please, if you are there, you can open MiniPay with me. We go direct to Pretium and show you how you can use our integration to pay for groceries, shop at supermarket, and do any payment at the merchant point. Matt, kindly allow my other device to share screen. Chris, you can stop sharing screen.
All right, Derek, your other device should be able to join.
Yep. Open MiniPay with me.
And we're just waiting on see the screen from your other device.
Okay. If you're there, open MiniPay with me or Opera Mini. I'm opening my Opera Mini. Open your MiniPay. My MiniPay is opening. You can move on to the Discover page. You will see Lipa na M-Pesa. So basically what we have done in Kenya, we have integrated MiniPay with the mainstream payment infrastructure, making it possible for people to make payment direct to their merchant, direct from their MiniPay wallet. We have three categories of payment that are mainly accepted within the Kenyan market. One of them being paybill, we have till or buy good, and we have send money. So what happens if we go to a local grocery store, you find the merchant, they give you their own till number. With that till number, you just key in it to this integration you have done, then the amount, and you are able to make payment into them. Kindly, you can comfortably use our dApp to do your daily transactions. majorly if you are based in Kenya, and we are moving forward to replicate what we have done in Kenyan market across other African nations. Our product is already live. I won't proceed to do a lead demo. You can use our integration. I'll go back direct to our pitch deck. Chris, please show the pitch deck. So we have two categories of the business model. One of them being transaction fee. Chris, I'm waiting for you to move. We have two business model, one of them being transaction fee and commissions. We charge a transaction fee of 0.5 to facilitate the merchant payment. We also have commissions for 4%. This we get from our billers integrated within our platform, which we split by our users equally. Since our launch on MiniPay, to date, as of today, more than 50 people have accessed our dApp, and we have a weekly active users of around 5,700. These are the people using our integration to do their daily transactions or purchases. This is our go-to-market strategy. We are fully going on partnerships and collaboration and engaging mainly on co-marketing activities. These are a list of our current partners. Kindly move forward. Our presence is across 5 African nations: Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria, and South Africa. Our team look like. Myself, who plays the role of CEO as well as a CTO, building our core infrastructure. We work closely with Chris Meme, who is our chief product officer, to really ship quite and good product to our users. We have another person by the name Faith. She is ready. She is in capacity of overseeing our financial pipeline within Pretium Finance. That is it from us. If you have any question, drop on the chat. We'll respond to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Derek. Another solid presentation. And I'm so excited to hear that you are live on MiniPay, joining some other alumni folks we have from Celo Camp, like Hello5 and BitGifty and Impact Market and many other great teams. Phone Bank, I saw that integration over there. And this is quite remarkable, just seeing how easy it is to spin up a financial application and integrate to MiniPay. For me, that I've been around this industry for a decade, it used to take years to do those integrations, and now people can spun up an application in less than 15 minutes and start building and create these wonderful integrations. And I'm very passionate about the potential of seeing real-world users using Pretium to pay for their groceries, to pay for bills. And I'm very curious to see how this project progress and your continuous growth. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Alon. We appreciate.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Derek, for the presentation. Shout out to Pretium Finance live now on MiniPay. Go ahead and check them out. Next up, we have Shukuru. We're going to be joined by Jovan from Shukuru. Please make sure everyone in the chat to ask any questions that you might have and share your support and appreciation for all the presenters and speakers today. Voting will open at the end of today's event. Hey, Jovan, how's it going? How are you doing? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, this is Jovan. I'm calling in from Kampala, Uganda. Happy to be here.
Happy to have you here.
All right. Let me share my screen. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, so hey everyone, my name is Jovan and I'm here to present for you Shukuru. What Shukuru is an application that is meant to allow users to pay for household bills cheaply straight in their MiniPay wallet. Why were we building this is simple. There is a problem of high cost of bills. So if you're trying to pay for a basic household bill, you find that customers will be paying too much for these bills because of high fees. And if you ask where are these bills coming from, I'll show you how it currently works. So for the current model, if I try to buy an electric bill, for example, currently I'm going to go into a number of steps. I'm going to use an e-wallet. I'm going to pay that e-wallet. That e-wallet will pay an API aggregator, and that API aggregator will pay the electric company. So all those steps that you're drilling into, they're going to have a number of fees, and those fees are going to be added onto the user. And you can see how easily it's going to get expensive. How are we trying to solve it? It's very simple. We are trying to remove all those multiple steps that are taking to get the bill into one step. So straight from your MiniPay use wallet to the electric bill in just one simple step with a very, very small fee. That's why it's very cheap. So I'm going to show you how it works and in a small demo. So I'm going to show you in the MiniPay site tester. So one of the things that you're going to see when you open Shukuru is the number of bills that we are going to have. So currently we have airtime, we have TV, we have electricity, and we have water. So in this example, I want to show you how you can pay for a simple electric bill in your MiniPay app. So if I select Umeme, it's going to prompt me to enter in the user's electric meter number, as you can see, and I'm going to select a small amount of 1,000 shillings. So 1,000 shillings is going to give me like 1 watt of electricity, and you can see how cheap it is. So the moment I select 1,000, it's going to show me the information, the summary of my account. And when I pay the payment in my MiniPay wallet, you can see, so what is happening behind the scenes is that Shukuru is going to get that payment, and Shukuru will pay the electric bill company for you. And the moment you get that payment through, you're going to get an SMS from Umeme, as you can see, and it has all the token number and the number of watts, as you can see there. So we did a small research about this solution, and it's very exciting. So we landed onto a report from McKinsey & Key, and they are projecting that Africa's e-payments is expected to grow 152% from 2020 to 2025, which is very, very exciting. And this is just on e-wallet apps, and they are paying extra. So imagine if they are paying very little, how it will grow. So in our go-to-market strategy is very simple. We want to go through incentives by rewarding early adopters, keep them coming. We plan to open source a lot of our projects such that we allow interoperability and collaboration for all other people. And we also go through the engagement. We have a very, very rich Celo community in Uganda, and we want to be around them and build around them through engagement and physical interactions with our users. We are currently a team of 2 people. Both of us have a technical background in software development and blockchain technology. My co-founder, Elias Hezron, has a background in economics and business. So we try to cooperate and get it working. So for anybody that wants to reach out, we are very live on Twitter. We are very live on LinkedIn, and you can reach out, and if you have anything, and I'll drop it down in the comment in the chat for any further questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jovan. What a wonderful presentation. And we really want our wallets to do more for us, and really the possibility of saving money for us, being able to manage also our expenses in a much more transparent way is very, very exciting. And thank you so much. I saw that you presented a live application, and a lot of the dApps that we are going to see here are already live, either on testnet or mainnet. So thank you so much for the wonderful presentation, Jovan.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Awesome. Great job, Jovan. Gonna go ahead and call up our next speaker, which is gonna be Alesh from Sargo. Hey, Alesh, how's it going? Happy to see you here. Where are you calling in from?
Hey, Matt, I'm calling in from the UK. Great to be here. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. We're waiting on it to load, I think.
Okay, tell me once it's up.
We got the black on black on black vibes here.
Okay. How's this working?
All right, we can see it now.
Perfect. So hello, everyone. My name's Alesh, co-founder of Sargo, a P2P dApp enabling users to buy, sell, or earn stablecoins from $0.50 up from any wallet. Diving in a bit deeper, our sector has a key problem in that it's both difficult and expensive to buy small amounts of stablecoins. An example being MoonPay, which has a $30 minimum, charging between 5 and 25%. In response, we've built Sargo, enabling users to buy, sell, or earn from $0.50 up from any wallet for as little as 2%. In terms of the flow, first you select who you want to swap with, you then issue your order, and then you swap it. And if you're a merchant, you earn from facilitating the swap. In terms of our team, we've got a growing, very talented team with a background in banking, credit markets, insurtech, DeFi, and humanitarian cash transfers. And in terms of our business model, we're looking to facilitate 750 million in swaps, charging a 2% fee split 50-50 between the protocol and the merchant. And those fees would be deposited into their merchant's MiniPay wallet. In terms of competition, we are currently the only non-custodial P2P dApp on the market, and being built as a dApp enables us to get as close to the problem the user has of wanting to buy and sell a small amount of stablecoins. In terms of traction, we've got a bit of pre-seed. We're currently live on Celo mainnet with a number of Web2 and Web3 wallets and hopefully MiniPay next. We're currently testing liquidity with Binance P2P merchants in Kenya, with a plan to scale to 5,000 impact market users who currently receive Celo dollars as a UBI payment. And here you have examples of those communities. And then finally, we're looking to innovate by making Sargo as fast and as simple as MoonPay. So in summary, the main benefits to MiniPay users are that they can buy and sell from $0.50. They can also start earning from $0.50. They can swap with others who might be using other Web2 or Web3 wallets, and in the long run, hopefully own and manage the protocol. So what I'll do now is give you a very quick demo. So what you can see here is Sargo live on the Celo mainnet within MiniPay's test environment. And here on the landing page, you have a number of adverts to buy or sell stablecoins to and from. So here you can see the individual, their reputational information, the price per Celo dollar that they're offering, as well as the payment mechanism. So if we're to proceed forward, you can enter the amount or the order you want to buy, let's say 1.1 Celo dollars. You're getting 148 shillings. You choose how you want to be paid for that Celo dollar. You issue the order. It's a normal two-step process. First, you approve the order, and then you actually make it. When you make it, the Celo dollar moves from your MiniPay wallet out into the Sargo escrow, ready to be swapped. And in a second, we should have a second page telling us what the next steps are. So here we're moving the Celo dollar into the escrow. And here you can see you're selling 1.1 Celo dollars. You're expecting 149 shillings in your M-Pesa wallet. Once you receive it, you click this button and the Celo dollars released to the merchant. Very quickly, I'll just show you what it looks like to set up an advert. So if you're already registered as a merchant, you click post ad. You choose, do you want to buy and sell? Which pair? Do you want a fixed or a floating price? You then continue. The amount you've got to sell is dynamically pulled from your MiniPay balance. You choose what's the order size. Is it 100 to 200 shillings you're willing to accept? Which payment method you want to be paid in, and then how quickly. That ad is now live on the marketplace, ready to start earning you money. So that's the end of my presentation. If you have any questions or want to try it, feel free to shout out. And a big thank you to the Celo Camp team and community for this accelerator.
Wow, Alesh, right on the spot with the time. What a great presentation. I love the project. It provides way to earn while providing liquidity, provides a way to do swaps for very low fees and for very low amounts. So this is inclusion in its finest, and I really like your vision. So good luck and thank you so much for the presentation.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Alesh. And the team over at Sargo, I'm going to go ahead and call up our next presenter, which is going to be Paybox. And everyone, please be sure to stick around to the end when voting opens to select the team you think deserves to win the Celo Camp Grand Prize. Hey, Dave, how are you? Good to see you. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Ghana. Yes. And today we are offering you Buddy. So let me just share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Sure. Okay, so David, I'm a co-founder of Paybox, and Paybox is offering you buddy your mini pay expense app. And so the core team behind Paybox and Paybox Buddy is myself, Esinam, and then Philip. We come on board with over 25 years of experience when it comes to blockchain, SME, digital payments, and business operation solutions. So before Buddy, we have been embarking on the Paybox Enterprise, where we offer APIs for digital payments and digital business operational solutions, as well as a web platform for SMEs in Africa. Which key to note is that there are 30,000 from that engagement who are having a crypto user let me say behavior. We launched the Buddy March 2024. We have over 200 signups, and key to note is that 60% of them are actually interested in the virtual card, and then we have access to 13 African countries through mobile money. So what we are looking to actually address is the limited of ramping channels. So we want to enable people to spend day to day with their CUSD for their everyday transactions. This on account that MiniPay has 2 million and counting accounts exposed to $135 billion African crypto market. And so we offer a buddy, which enables MiniPay users to spend their CUSD and also pay Web2 merchants across Africa. And this will be through our virtual cards, our gift cards, and then our pay merchant. So I'll share with you a demo, which is very easy and simple to use. Oops. Okay. So you can easily create your virtual card. It comes with a MasterCard and then a Visa card. You fund with your CUSD, you click pay, and then the card is created in just an instance, yeah. And the same applies to the gift card, which we'll see shortly. So you click on the gift card, yeah, select the type of gift card, this case, Walmart. You fund with your CUSD, you pay, and voila, your card is created. So it's very simple, yeah, to enable people to spend their CUSD globally across Africa. And then now you're paying a merchant in Web2 scenario. You find with your CUSD, enter the merchant number, which is from the Paybox Enterprise, and then you pay them in an instance. Yes, so that's it for that. Let me move to the next. Sorry. Yeah, so that's it for us here. So let me share our contacts. I think.
Thank you so much, Dave.
Yeah. Okay, so just to add up, so for us, we want people to easily adopt what we have. So then we are offering our services at no service fee. We are leveraging on Celo and MiniPay to get to the masses, engaging the local brands, and then offering workshops for engagement as well as social media marketing. Yeah, so that's the link for the buddy, buddy.paybox.com.co. And then you can also reach out to us through business.paybox.com.co. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Great job.
Thank you.
And another example for making financial services more accessible, virtual cards. You know, that's the access point to the world, and also gift cards, and enabling users to do that with a simple and clear user experience that hides away all the complexities of crypto and addresses, and just let the user focus on the task that he wants to accomplish. is really, really remarkable. So thank you so much for this presentation.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Dave and the Paybox team. Gonna go ahead and call up our next presenter, which is gonna be Aeon Sol. Hey, Yari. How's it going? Where are you calling in from?
Hi, this time I'm calling in from Helsinki in Finland. Happy to be here. Great projects, everyone.
Great to have you join us.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right, perfect. So my name is Jari. I am co-founder of Ion. We are a business credit protocol funding real business assets. Here's Beatrice. She's actually one of our real customers of 200,000 people that we've enabled pay-as-you-go smartphones with. Business owner. There are 44 million, likes her, entrepreneurs in sub-Saharan Africa seeking funding to buy real business assets. Unfortunately, financiers don't really trust them. This is a huge market opportunity worth more than $400 million today. And the way we bridge this is through providing real trust with the entrepreneurs by robust risk assessment, a community guarantee provided by the community towards the entrepreneur. We also collateralize the smartphone, and we have also now added an ability to use stable coins as collateral for the credit to the businesses. In short, we do de-risk business opportunities. We enable small staking, even from as low as $5 for businesses to raise funding. Our business model is based on profit sharing, fair profit sharing, and we also stake our earnings back into the protocol in hopes of creating a private credit protocol out of this for all of sub-Saharan Africa. During the Celo Camp, we built a demo app on the testnet where businesses can seek funding for their projects. I'm going to show now a video of what we built. So firstly, when we log on with MiniPay, the user, business owner can submit their proposal for funding. We will review this once we have received it. Following that, the business owner will be able to pay collateral, stable coins to the contract as additional assurances, and then the funder can start financing the business opportunities. In this case, it's 10 Celo USD. And finally, the business can withdraw the received funding to their MiniPay wallet. We are a team that is quite experienced. I'm a serial entrepreneur, joined by two beloved co-founders with whom I have already worked with a decade for. We have a team of 8 spanning 3 continents and multiple countries also in Africa. As mentioned, we have real traction. We already have enabled funding for 200,000 users. We are generating 10K a month. And our plan with the Web3 is initially with testnet, go to mainnet, test with 500 pilot clients, and then raise funding from the local and diaspora communities to earn. We've made ecosystem contributions as well. So we contributed our open source contract for project proposals to Celo community. And we're hoping that together with MiniPay, we will be able to get as many smartphones financed as possible. So I'm asking you to provide your feedback, how we can turn real assets for real growth based on real trust. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jerry, for another wonderful presentation. And I think the potential for real world assets is huge, with titans like BlackRock entering this space in this cycle. And I think the fact that you're trying to bring a credit for small businesses is really, really important. And this is like an engine for growth. And your approach of trying to bring more trust into this space is also quite inspiring. I think that DAOs has the potential to bring that trust. I see the way DAOs are operating, in Celo, in other networks, and I wish that more financial organizations would have that transparency. So I'm very, very excited about seeing how you progress with this and where you take it. So awesome presentation. Thank you so much, Jerry.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Thanks so much, Yari, from the Ion team. Going to go ahead and call up our next presenter, which is going to be GlobaChain. We have 4 more projects left to present for today's demo day, and super excited to hear about all the projects that people have been building. It's really been an amazing camp, and we're really excited to see all the demos that are happening. Hey, Kyron, how's it going? Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling in from London today. Great to see you.
Great to have you join us.
Thank you very much. I'm just going to share my screen. Let me know when you can see.
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, fantastic. So GlobaChain are bridging the traditional finance and crypto gap. The problem is fragmentation in the crypto on and off ramping market, access to foreign currencies in emergent markets, some challenges in the global offshore payments for businesses processes, and acceptance of crypto in store. What we've built is a convenient and versatile on and off ramp solution, enabling acceptance of digital currencies in store and a treasury service, as well as conversion into fiat directly to their bank account. So why us? We are VAS licensed already. We have a number of different clients that utilize our on and off ramp service, and we are revenue generating, doing over 20,000 last month with over 2 million in on and off ramps by our OTC business. So what have we built for Celo Camp? We've built an on and off ramp on Celo, which is currently live and will be on MiniPay. Will be integrated with MiniPay over the next couple of weeks, and it has robust KYC and AML procedures integrated into it. And then we built a merchant services dashboard utilizing Celo for in-store payment collection. So our team is myself, Kola, and Zishan. We've worked across a number of different financial services, wealth management, and technology solutions, including regulated platforms. So I will share my demo super quickly. So here is the merchant platform. Essentially, you're able to look at some of the different transactions that have come through. And here you can see the withdrawals that have been processed. On the settings side, you can create a cashier. So now, as a cashier, what I could do is I can create a new payment. So if I do that, I can decide the amount of Nigerian Naira I want to collect on Celo. And then it will tell me exactly the amount of USDT that I need to pay. So once paying that to the wallet address, I can then confirm my payment. The transaction will process and it will go through after a number of different blocks, after 7 blocks have been confirmed. So just to show now, in terms of payment history, here we can see the last payment that's just gone through, obviously still in pending because it hasn't been paid. I can also do a number of different things like applying for a refund and looking at refund history as well. So that's just a bit about our platform. Thanks for listening in.
Hello, Karen, thank you so much. Quite a great presentation. And when looking at on and off ramp providers, everyone are looking at obviously fees. Everyone wants low fees, and also customer support and user experience. So I think you address all of these factors. And reducing that friction of going in and out of digital assets is super crucial. So this is why I think what you are working on is so important. So thank you so much for the great presentation.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Kyron and the GlobaChain team. Next up, we have Isusu. Isusu is going to be joining us. In the meantime, I also want to give a special shout out to the other Celo ecosystem partners, the Celo Africa DAO, the Celo LATAM DAO, Co-Celo, Celo Europe, also the Celo Hackathon folks. Just a lot of great partners within the Celo ecosystem. And we really love seeing all these different people come together and support Celo Camp and all the builders within Celo. So super excited to see you all here, all the participants in the chat. And Emery, thanks for joining us. How are you doing? Where are you calling in from?
Hey, Matt, calling in from Nigeria. How are you doing?
Doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, looking great on black. I'm on white. All right. I am Emil Rudogu, and we are presenting, we are building Isusu where we save as a community and then grow as one. The issue we see is that in Africa, there's been the inability of persons to save due to recession. Even when they try to save, they save a little and then they even take back the savings, and it's not good for them and for the economy. So this is why we are helping them by providing features where they can lock up the funds over time, and then also provide a means of saving with their friends as a team. So let's see one of our users, Nurse Chinwe, who is a 25-year-old theater nurse who is trying to relocate to the UK. She decides to use our platform to lock up $100 every month, and it went well for her. And then she also engaged in doing thrift contributions with 5 of her friends, whereby every month they come together to put funds together, $50 each, and then for each of the months, one person out of this community goes on with the money, and they continue this until every one person in this friend circle was able to benefit. So let's see what Isusu looks like live on this is a live demo on the MiniPay platform. We are on mainnet. So let's see, when you get to MiniPay, the site tester input the address, and then you input the amount you want to lock up over time. You approve it and then make your deposit. And then you see, as you're depositing, we are rewarding you with some on-chain reward points, of which you can see your balance in your wallet went down while your savings balance went up. So after expiry of the lockup time, you can click on withdraw, and then immediately you can withdraw your funds back into your wallet to do whatever you want to do with it. You can see, and you can verify this transaction on chain. So this is what Isusu looks like on MiniPay mainnet deployment on Celo. So far we've gone for 2 hackathons looking for feedbacks, and we've won the top 3 prizes in Celo hackathons, and we are implementing community building and also rewarding our users, and then setting up a system whereby our early users that bring other users can earn points for bringing others too. And our revenue model implements gamification of savings and locking up the funds, as well as also when our users decide to break the time lock before expiry date, we charge them for it. And then we are essentially a Web3 version of Piggyverse, and we are similar to Alofy. We try to express ourselves more as a community-based savings platform. And then these are the men I trust so much. Thank you very much for listening to me, and you can contact me through these details, and you can also ask your questions on the chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Emiri. And what a wonderful way you did in the Celo ecosystem. I love the participation in the hackathon and winning prizes. And I want to give also a shout out to other community initiatives like Presenti and Talent Protocol. It is also an alumni of Camp, and also BitGifty that are going to also give rewards to our participants and continuously helping builders in the space. So I think saving and bringing the ability to save is also something very crucial for users across Africa. And I know that your project is also open source. So we really like that contribution. And I invite everyone to check out your source code and contribute to it and help Isusu grow. So thank you so much. And by the way, all our open source projects are available on the GitHub, and we'll share that link for everyone that want to check the code that folks have been working on through Camp. Thank you so much, Amir.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Emery and the Isusu team. Going to go ahead and call up our next speaker, which is going to be Black Stereo. Going to go ahead and also find that GitHub link for you all so you can check out all the different projects that are building for MiniPay, building on Celo, building through Celo Camp. Well, great to have you join us.
Okay. Hi, Matt. How you doing?
Love the setup. Love the setup.
Yeah. Wanted to bring up some style, some artistic style to this.
Yeah, looking clean. Great to have you here. Where are you calling in
Yeah,
from?
thank you. Yeah, I'm calling from Lagos, Nigeria.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let me quickly share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Hawalo Gumbadero. I'm the founder of Black Stereo Music. Black Stereo is a decentralized music distribution and streaming company that enables music artists and their royalties in stablecoin through the MiniPay wallet. Just like these distribution companies you see on your screen here, Black Stereo also distributes music to all these streaming companies, retrieving music earnings for music artists. Since our inception, we have distributed over $20,000 in grants to accelerate artist initiatives. Also went on to achieve a Guinness World Record for the longest recording marathon with multiple artists. This was an event designed to expose local artists globally. Many music artists in Africa don't retrieve their royalties because they can't access payment platforms distribution companies use, such as this one circled over here. Black Stereo bridges that by providing a platform music artists can now earn music royalties in stablecoin through MiniPay. There are over 70 million monthly active users of streaming platforms in Africa, with music catalogs spanning over 85 million songs. Africa's annual music streaming revenue was estimated at $91 million and is set to reach about $300 million in 2026. Our business model is to take 10% commission on each outgoing transaction, each streams, NFT merch, and ticket sales. We're made up of a team of 4 seasoned professionals in the music industry and tech sector with over a decade of experience combined. Now I will be going on to show the UI demo of the artist app, the Black Stereo app for artists. So quickly, we're going to set up a MiniPay wallet within the Black Stereo app. This is just the UI design of how the MiniPay wallet will work within the Black Stereo app. So you click on setup, you put your phone number in, you get your verification code, and that's it. In just like 3 easy clicks, your wallet is all set up. So let's go on to upload our first song. Now we click on the platforms we wish to distribute to. You click on single, then you upload your song, then you put in your cover art, you go to next, input all the details, and boom, your music is live on all streaming platforms, also on the Black Stereo streaming platform as well. So quickly, we're going to see how much earnings your previous uploads as a music artist has earned. So here we're looking at $20,000 plus that you have earned totally from your streams, and you can see here the stores that your music is currently streaming on. So let's go to the MiniPay wallet here to see the total earnings the earnings you have made of recent. So here you can see royalty earnings of $0.84. This is the most recent earning you have earned from your music. And you can also go ahead to print out receipts for your music earnings. Yes. So this is a project that I am super looking forward to coming out, because I intend using it as well. These are my contact details on screen. Feel free to screenshot it, and I'm also going to be posting my email also in the chat. So thank you very much for your time, and God bless.
Solid presentation, Awai. Thank you so much. What a fun project. And the creatives are the future. You know, as we progress with technology, it's becoming easier to produce any type of creative work. And your solution empowers those creatives in getting royalty paid, and also streaming their art through all the platforms from one place, and getting paid with stable coins, right? It's like really amazing, and very solid presentation. Thank you so much, Hawaii.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much. And thanks so much to Celo Camp for having me.
Sure thing.
Thanks so much, Hawal, for the presentation. Going to bring up our last presenter for today, which is going to be Art Tribute. Special shout out to all the teams that have presented so far. Baranaba, great to have you join us. How are you doing today? Where are you calling in from?
Hello, I'm fine. I'm calling in from Nairobi, Kenya.
Perfect.
So
Super excited to have you join us.
Thank you. So let me briefly share my screen. Okay, let's go. Hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Right. Hi again, everyone. My name is Baranaba, and I present Attribute. Attribute enables fair and transparent use of art in generative AI. And the problem we're tackling with is the unauthorized use of artist work in generative AI. Current copyright laws struggle to define authorship and ownership of AI-generated content, and the lack of clear attribution and compensation frameworks discourage artists from contributing their work to AI. And here's some numbers for context. There's been over 15 billion images generated by AI, and this has been riddled by numerous lawsuits, including cases where over 12 million images are alleged to be scraped unlawfully and used to train Stability AI. And there's been a case where over 16,000 unconsenting artist artwork was used to train Midjourney. And with that, we enter the solution, Attribute. Attribute facilitates attribution and licensing of art in generative AI. It provides simple code-enforceable licenses inspired by Creative Commons and tracks attributions of artist work to ensure its fair use. And with that, let's see Attribute in action. So as an artist, you can upload your work and set the terms under which it can be used. These are based on Attribute licenses, which are code enforceable, and your artwork will be available on MiniPay for AI remixing. And with that, let's hop over to our image remixing feature where you can upload an image. And here's where we're going to perform our fair use checks to see if this current user has the right attribution details to use this image to generate an AI image. And this should fail because the current user doesn't have, and we'll be asked to go and make an attribution. So let's go ahead and do that. So here is where you can now make an attribution and pay the artist to show them your support. And once we finish the transaction, you can head over back to our AI image generation platform where we can use the same image and create something new out of this artwork. So let's select the same image. We're going to perform the fair use checks again and should pass now that we have an attribution. And as it runs, let's be typing in our prompt. So we'll change it to orange. So this takes a few seconds. And once the fair use checks has passed, we can now generate our image. And once it's generated, you can see the image together with its attribution details. There we go. So if we click on attributions, we can see the attribution ID and the artifact ID, which is the ID of this current reference image. And yeah, that's it. We're currently built on Celo and integrated with MiniPay on the test environment. And we started at a hackathon, and we're currently piloting with a group of artists. And our target for the next 1 year is to have 25 million ethical generated AI art through Attribute. And how we want to achieve this is through events and call for artists, where we train artists on how to use Attribute AI tools and incentivize artists to submit their artwork and grow within Attribute. And we want to facilitate this through collaborations with art clubs and organizations. And for developers and builders, Attribute offers an API which handles attributions and licensing checks so that they can build trust and fairness to their applications. And this is the team behind Attribute. We have myself, Baranaba, Linda, Khalifa, and Fadhili. We all have a background in computer science. And together, let's make AI art more ethical. Thank you.